Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now look, you always want to start strong, but I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing is Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson, flush to his right. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Now Wilson, flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their 1st possession. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line,
how do they get a win?
7 yards, the pick up there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Davis now. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Again, Wilson rolling to his right. Brought in by Wheaton. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Davis from the gun on 3rd down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run a draw now with Akers. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Davis to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and goal. Davis back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Looking to throw. Davis. Touchdown. Evan Ingram. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So that drive, 12 plays in length. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Wilson, flush to his right. Catch is made by Metcalf. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the start to a season a week ago that everybody wants to have. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Can he do it a 2nd time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set. When people adjust to him, he has a great ability to adjust himself and make them continue to chase him throughout the game.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminates with a Seattle score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Davis. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now Davis on 1st and 10. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Davis to throw on 3rd down. Catch is made by Hardman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one, 39 yards. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin out west at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the second quarter. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. The Broncos trying to even their mark at 1-1 after dropping their opener a week ago. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. The Buccaneers bounced back from the opening week loss to even their record at 1-1. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 39, Davis. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Davis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Davis now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
And what it feels like, he's trying to say it doesn't matter what you put out here. I am having a big-time performance. I'm playing at a big-time level. Just keep throwing me the football.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
He'll buy some time right. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson forced out to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third down, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
To throw again on second down. Davis. Open man right side is Ingram. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people...
Davis fighting. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember. Traffic, turbulence, people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Dancing to his left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Seahawks. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd down at 4. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Davis throwing on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. Looking to throw. Davis. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. And a little floater there is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Chase Claypool from 4 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing now is Wilson. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wilson eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down 28-21, and time a huge factor. Back to throw. Into the hands of Ingram. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Finding Hardman. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Seahawks, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles...